So Fitbox started out of a passion originally from personal training back in 2016. Go against the curve a little bit of myself working for another gym and instead start something that had a little bit more legs and something that could serve people that didn't feel comfortable in the commercial gym. The ethos of all effort, no ego was born from Fitbox, and it's what we ran with. And it all started with doing anything we could around fitness to help the people that needed us. So we catered to whatever was the need. And in time, it kind of grew to where we built a team that shared that ethos and shared the same values. In turn, we helped people who were looking for those values. Fitbox at first was very much like Gen Pop. It was whoever needed us could come through the doors, and it is still very much that. In time, we've evolved as a team where we have so many fantastic coaches here that really care. They have special abilities in respect of knowing a little bit more about Olympic lifting, or maybe it's gymnastics, maybe it's just how to look after people better and care for well-being. From high rocks to athletes, a lot of things that Wolverhampton are involved with directly. So now we serve a huge demographic, from your competitive athlete to your everyday athlete, from 50 plus to your ambitious 21-year-old who has seen plenty on social media and now wants a taste of that. It is the kind of place for everyone. In regards to like high rocks and things like that, fitness racing has definitely elevated probably the scope around coaching, the scope around what people want to do with their fitness. You know, once upon a time, running a 10K was a fantastic achievement, and fitness racing has somewhat kind of like been put on that same level. So although it's very accessible, it has raised awareness and raised the consciousness of, I am this thing, I have fitness in my bag, whether it be I'm able to run, but I want to get better at lifting weights. So I can lift weights, but I really struggle with running. So here's something I can actively aim for that allows me to perform at the thing I'm good at, but also lift my ability in the thing that I'm going to get exposed at. It certainly boomed the industry and brought a really positive awareness to gyms like Fitbox, where people will contact us now and say, oh, we see that you do high rocks here. So us as coaches can welcome people into the gym and go, right, here's a great first thing to do. And what if we aimed for this year? Because it is just there all the way through the season. Fitbox is built on a very self-sufficient kind of model where it's our money. We don't build debt. We don't take crazy risks. So we want to make sure that we work alongside brands that support that. But what I've probably learned the hard way is, now that we've reached a level where we can operate in a really streamlined, efficient way, and people need better equipment and they need more equipment. One thing I learned the hard way is, once we'd accumulated lots of stuff, lots of good stuff from lots of different people, it felt different, it was different. We couldn't quite blanket what we wanted to deliver. So I would say to anyone who is starting a gym or going for it is worthwhile investing in better and quality and building from there, because buy cheap, buy twice, or just invest in something quality and it will last. End of the day, I'll always be grateful for those lessons, but it's got us to where we want to be now, where we have this fantastic opportunity to blanket our gym with great kit. Once we decided that, you know what, we're going to be getting a lot more kit. We have our own competition here, the Fitbox Games. We have fantastic group training sessions that include your competitive stuff like high rocks, athletes, gymnastics, all the way down to your Gen Pop access classes. We knew we needed to look at a brand that was going to support us in the form of, here's this bit of kit that will do what you need it to do, not just we do the same as everybody else. Once I got in contact with Wolverhampton, very accommodating, and Jason and Jordan from Wolverhampton were just really welcoming, invited us down, had the conversation, this is a project, we want to support your project, and helped me almost build what I couldn't see. It's easy from the gym owner's point of view to go, here's the thing I know I need, I just don't know how to create it visually and for my people. And that's where they came into it and helped me build that. And also weren't scared to say, we know you think you want this, but actually you should probably be looking at this, because long term, that's the thing you're actually going to want and going to need down the line. British manufacturers, British company, again, you can't really beat that. Knowing that it's coming from a couple hours away, they employ locally, again, very much in line with our values. And also, like I say, quality above all. Again, all about the values of people, which Wolverhampton's about. It was a business that started from scratch supported itself, backed itself all the way through the tough times as much as the good times, and are still doing the same thing very, very well, even though they've expanded, similar to like what we do here at Fitbox. After working with a lot of fitness brands and big brands as well, and even when you don't think that this kit should break like this or should end up like this after a while for what you paid for it, because it's an expensive game, it's an expensive hobby and business to run, Wolverson's quality over the years, when we did mix and match, the things that always lasted were Wolverson, and that's why it was a very easy decision. And even when we went down with Jason and Jordan, they showed us the due diligence that they do with their equipment, from cutting pieces out of barbell and talking you through the specific points of why they build it this way and why they believe fitness equipment should have this. Passion above all. When you can see the passion they had in equipment, mix that with the passion we have for people in this business and industry, it was always going to go well, be a no-brainer.